Good afternoon and grade 5s. Hope you are all doing very well. For today's lesson, we are going to study about how to take care of your pet. As you see on the board, there are 10 examples of how to take care of your pet. And I will go through it with you one by one so you understand how to take good care of your pet at home. Hi guys, I'm back. Okay, so let's have a look at the 10 examples of how to take good care of your pet. Okay, the first example would be provide a protected and clean living environment. What does this mean? Okay, when we say you must provide a protected and clean living environment, can you think of ways? Yes, very good. A protected and clean environment would be an area in your house or at your house where the dog or your pet cannot leave the house or the area he is living in. For example, you need to give it a clean environment. For example, wherever your pet is living, whether it's a cage or on your property or wherever, it should always be clean, okay? And the dog or the pet should be safe in order so it cannot leave, or it cannot run away, or it cannot get lost. For example, you always need to place or your pet in a clean environment where it's safe and is secure, okay? So whenever your animal poop, please, you need to clean it. Whenever your dog urinate, you need to clean it, okay? So it should be surrounded with a security or in the form of a cage or high walls and a gate, so your pet doesn't leave the property or the area it lives in. Okay, you understand? Very good. So let's have a look at the next one. Always keep fresh water available. This is self-explanatory. It means you should always have clean water available for it, either in a container or a bottle, so where you can suck on, okay, or where you can get water from a container or a bowl, okay? Always fresh water, because this allows your pet to keep hydrated. You don't want your pet to dehydrate, otherwise it's going to lose water and it's going to die at the end if it doesn't have any water available. Feed a good quality diet. The best way to feed your dog is to go to the vet and ask him what is the best quality diet for your pet. The vet always will have some good suggestions on how to feed your animal, how many times a day, and the amount you should get, and the type of food your pet should have, okay? The quality intake, okay? The intake means how many times should you feed your pet on a daily basis. There shouldn't be a day passing without feeding your animal, okay, or your pet. The next one is have your pet examined by a vet, okay? So this means is you need to take care of your pet's health, okay, by taking your pet annually or quarterly to the vet, so the vet can examine your pet for health, okay? For example, so the pet doesn't have any illnesses or any diseases or any infections, okay? So you should take care of your pet, because if your pet is happy, you are happy, okay? Provide opportunities to exercise. For example, take your pet to an environment where it can exercise, okay? For example, take your dog to the park, okay? Go run with the dog, but always remember, put a leash on the pet in order so it doesn't run away or it doesn't catch any unnecessary diseases from other animals, okay? Taking your pet to the riverside, okay, to go and have a run with it, okay? Especially when it comes to dogs, take it outside, go run with it, run with your animal or with your pet. Develop a good relationship. Develop a good relationship. This means you must interact with the animal, spend time with him, talk to him, okay? Call him, give him a pet, rub his back, rub his belly, okay? Hug him, kiss him if you can, because I always like kissing my pets, okay? You should form a bond with your animal so he can know who you are and you know who he is, okay? Observe him. What else can we think of? Introduce your friends to your pet, okay? So an animal always wants a good relationship with his owner. Okay, train your pet to follow simple commands, okay? This goes with develop a good relationship. For example, in order to train your pet, you should have a good relationship with your pet, okay? So train your pet to follow simple commands. Train him to recognize your voice. Whenever you call him or whenever you speak him, he knows you are talking to him. You have a relationship with him. Train him. Simple commands. Come here. Call him on his name, okay? So he gets familiarized with your voice when you call him or whatever you say. Okay. Dental care is important. Dental care goes with have your pet examined by a vet. Normally, when you take the vet is examining your pet, the vet will always check his dental care. Okay. So ask the doctor or the vet which food is good for his dental care. Okay. So brush his teeth, check his teeth. Okay, it's very, very important. Don't overlook grooming, okay? Don't overlook grooming. Have you ever seen a TV show of where they show off their pets and then they actually win a prize for those, okay? That is good for grooming. Take your dog to the salon, okay, or the veterinarian, okay, where they groom, they cut his hair, they take your animal for a bath, or even you can bath your pet as well. Always wash your pet's coat or his fur, okay. It's very, very important to take care of his grooming. Grooming meaning you take your pet for a bath or you bath it yourself. When it also comes with this one also, don't overlook grooming. It's always about this. Whenever you take your pet for the vet, ask the vet for the best quality shampoo or soap to wash your pet. That always can prevent fleas and ticks. Okay, and practice reproduction control. If you are like breeding with animals, please don't breed two different breeds. Okay, always keep with the same breed. Okay, so for example, if you have a poodle, breed with another poodle. Don't breed a poodle with a pit bull, or a Rottweiler with a poodle. You understand? Or a husky with a poodle. Okay, always breed with its own kind. And if you want to control its reproduction. Reproduction is meaning when they breed, making babies, okay? Always, or even go sterilize the animal by taking it to the vet and to sterilize it so it can reproduce. But if you want to if you want to breed, please go check with the vet and let it reproduce with its own kind, okay? Don't mix two breeds with each other. Then you're getting a basement special like the street dogs or the stray dogs. Okay. So how to take care of your pet. Okay, I have given you a worksheet of how to take care of your pet. Let's just have a read through it. Pets can look cute when you buy them, but they need a lot of looking after for many years. Okay. For example, when you have a pet, it's not for a pet for a few months. You keep that pet for life. So whenever you're thinking of having a pet, keep in mind that pet is going to spend his entire life with you. If you think of having a pet only for a few months, then don't bother. Okay? Because remember, that pet is getting used to you as its owner, as its boss. Okay, and he's getting used to you, and now you want to give him away. That's very unfair. Okay? Think about you as a human being. How would you feel if you parents only want to keep you for a couple of months and then they're giving you away to other parents. It's pretty much the same as a pet, okay? A pet, you are adopting a pet, you're taking care of it, so that animal or the pet is getting used to you, he's accepting you as his owner, okay? You as his boss, okay? He is your best friend, alright? That animal is your best friend, okay? So think of it of how would you feel, okay? Or how would you feel you are born into a family and you are getting used to your parents and suddenly your parents are giving you away, okay? How would you feel? Think of how the animal should feel when you're adopting him, taking care of him, taking him as your own, and a couple of months down the line, you want to give it away. So that's very wrong. So if you want to adopt a pet, you have to think of all of these things before you are taking it. Okay? Okay. So let's have a look. Pets can look cute when you buy them, but they need a lot of looking after for many years. The Scottish SPCA Animal Welfare Centres take in many unwanted pets on a weekly basis during December and the beginning of January. They take on average 600 dogs and cats plus many other small animals, especially rabbits. The majority of abandoned cats and dogs are older animals, although there are several puppies too. Chief Inspector John Charles said, "One of the problems is that people do not think carefully enough before they get a pet. A puppy can be very appealing, but they grow up, need house cleaning, regular walks, grooming and care and attention. Cats are not so dependent but still need care and companionship. Smaller animals need to be fed each day, have daily human contact and their hutches cleaned out regularly." Why owning a pet is a commitment. Pets are a commitment. They need your care and attention every day of their lives. That can mean looking after them for many years. Some cats will live up to 20 years, and some of the smaller breed dogs. As the old slogan went, a dog is for life, As the old slogan went, a dog is for life, not just for Christmas. You mean a dog is for life and not just for Christmas, okay? So whenever you're getting a dog, it's for life. You have to take care of that animal for the rest of his life, not just for a couple of months. So when you get a dog or a pet, remember that you have a commitment to look after it, okay? You understand? Okay. So for your activity, tips for looking after your pet. 11 tips to set you on the path of being a responsible pet owner. For example, I want you guys to come up with 11 tips on how to take care of your animal, okay? So, and then the next page will be unscramble the following sentences on how to take care of your hamster, okay? So there you have 5 sentences. And I would like you guys to unscramble them and to see how to take care of your hamster, alright? So while you have a look at this quickly, you guys can copy this if you like, and then I will pause the video for a minute. Okay, for the next session, we are going to study a little grammar. I know grammar is not your best or your most favorite subject, but we need to study it today. Okay. Today we are going to look at modal verbs. What is a modal verb? It's a verb that expresses necessity or possibility, okay? So it's something that we use for we have to, they must, you should, you could, you can, we can, they can, okay? It's stuff like that. It's a necessity or a possibility. So I'm going to pause the video again and then I'll prepare the board and then I'll explain for you and I'll explain further. Okay guys, so here we have examples of how we can use modal verbs. Okay, let's have a look at the first one. Ability and ask permission. Okay, ability is meaning something you can do. Okay, or when you ask somebody for something, or you want somebody to do something. Okay, that's the ability, ask permission. For example, I'm going to come in front of the computer camera. For ability, for something you ask, something you want to do or something you are able to do. Okay, so for this one we use can. The modal verb is can. For example, I can jump the fence. I can ride my bike. I can write teacher Yuan's difficult math test. Okay, and ask for permission. Can you please give me some water? Can you please ask teacher Yuan to come here? Can you please call? Okay, it's asking a question, then you use the modal verb can. Ability, you can do it. Okay, you can do it. Something you can do is when we use can. Okay, so ability in the past, ask permission politely, so would be could. Okay, so this would be could. Ability in the past, I could jump the fence, but now I'm fat. I cannot do it anymore. Okay, I could jump the fence, meaning it's the past. I could drove a car. I could wrote teacher Yuan's difficult test, but now I don't know anymore. Okay, and ask permission politely. Could you please ask teacher Yuan to come here? Could you please open the door? Okay, so this is more in a polite way. Can is also, can you ask teacher Yuan, could you please, meaning you are begging somebody to do something for you. You see the difference? For example, can you call teacher Yuan? Can you do this? Can you do that? Can you close the window? Can you jump over the fence? Okay, this is more a direct answer. When we say could you please close the window? Could you please be so kind to call teacher Yuan? Could you please be so kind to write it down for me? Please be so kind. Can you jump the fence? Okay, so it's more, could is more asking something in a more polite way. Okay? Okay, so let's have a look. Internal obligation. Internal obligation is about you yourself or about you as a group, as a class. For example, we must write the test today. We must jump over the fence. We must come to school. Okay? It's something about you as a group or an individual. I must come to school. I must study. It's something to do with yourself or with you in a group and you as a group together. For example, if you are in a group and we say, and you need to talk about internal obligation, meaning you as an individual or you as a group. Okay, so internal obligation is about somebody as for yourself as a group. Okay, for example, we must go to school. That we must hurry up. Okay, it's all about yourself or you as a group. Okay, so this would be must. Okay, must. Okay, and we can also use as must not and also must not. Okay, so it can be must and must not. It can normally be internal obligation for you as a group. We must do it or we must not do it. Okay, it's all about you as an individual or you in a group. Okay, if you are part of a group, then we use must and must not. External obligation is when you use a modal verb when you talk about someone else or another group, not necessarily about yourself or yourself as an individual or yourself in a group, but you're talking about another group. Okay, for example, they have to. She has to, or they have to. You understand? So it's an external. It's talking about another group, okay, of people. Okay? Have to. Have to, and also had to. It's the past. Okay? They have to write the test. Yesterday they had to do the test. For example, it's all about someone else. For example, have to would be more than one person. Normally we refer external obligation as a group. Okay. This one, no necessity, meaning needn't, need not, needn't, or need not. Okay, or it is, can be. Let's just have a look. Don't have to. Okay. Notice meaning we don't need to do it. There's no need for doing the test. There is no need to need to do it. We don't have to write this. There's no need to do it. Okay. Needs meaning it's not necessarily. There's no necessity of doing it. Meaning it's not necessary to study, or it's not necessary to take the trash out. Okay, it's something you don't have to do. Okay, it's your opinion. You don't have to do it. Okay. Polite and formal request. It would be would. It's more like asking somebody, would you please open the window? Would you please call teacher Yuan? Would you please? You see, it's more of formal like I did. The ability, could and would. Okay, they are opposite. Would you do that, or could you do that? Okay, they are similar. But this is more an informal way, and this would be a formal way. Okay, so could you is ask permission in an informal way. So this would be informal, and this would be formal. Okay, formal and informal and formal. Okay, offers, opinion, hopes, fears, suggestions, and promises. Meaning is will. Okay, I will offer you this. I will do it. I will not do it. Okay, it's all. I would suggest you will have to write the test tomorrow. Okay. And then offers with I and we is I shall do it. I shall do it, meaning I will do it. Okay, meaning it is this will be shall. Shall is you mean you are going to do. It's a fact that you are going to do it. Okay, all right. So I hope you understand. And then there are some worksheets you need to complete about modal verbs. Fill in the blanks with a proper modal verb and choose the one that can, could, must, mustn't, have to, had to, needn't, don't have to, would, will, and shall. Okay? So can is present, could is past, must or must not, must, you should do it, mustn't, you should not, you shouldn't do it, have to, and have is present, had is past, need not, don't have to, would is formal, and will and shall. Guys, I hope you understand about the modal verbs, and please complete the worksheet for me, and then I will check you with the Zoom session this afternoon. Okay guys, have fun, and I'll see you later. Bye.